Hi there, I'm Rex King, and it's time for Monday Night Movie. And it's time to nut up or shut up because we're talking Zombieland. Now, Zombieland was initially thought up as a television series by Rhett Reese and Paul Warnick. However, studios thought zombie television series would not work. A few years later, someone greenlit The Walking Dead. How did this not get greenlighted before that? Oh well, it's probably for the best. A few years later, they met Ruben Fisher, who said they should just try to make it a standalone film, and they did. And I can tell you right now, I enjoy this than most of The Walking Dead. Oh boy. Anyway, the film did really good at the box office. It was released October 4th, 2009. And like I said, it did pretty well. It became the number one film that weekend, beating out Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Not the most impressive film to beat, but still impressive nonetheless. Critics loved it. They thought it was zany, they thought it was terrifying when it needed to be, and heartwarming when it needed to be, and action-packed when it needed to be. I agree with them. I really enjoy a lot of this film. Starting with the characters. Abigail Breslin as Little Rock is amazing. This is one of her first roles, and she's already comes off as a seasoned actress. I mean, Little Rock is a badass of a little girl, and I really enjoyed seeing her in this film. Emma Stone is always fantastic, in my opinion. And though I felt like Wichita wasn't given a ton to do, she still gives the character her flair and charm. Jesse Eisenberg as Columbus is fantastic casting. I don't like Columbus personally, and I will get into that a little bit, but let's talk about the reason why this film was probably successful. Woody Harrelson as Tallahassee. First off, probably one of the best casting choices I have ever seen in a film. Woody Harrelson portrays Tallahassee as a seasoned badass, but he's comedic at all the right moments. He's honestly the best part of this film. And he balances out what is the worst part of this film, Columbus. Now, before I get into why I don't like Columbus, let me start off by saying one of my pet peeves about movies. Narration. Yeah, films don't need to be audiobooks. I can freaking tell what's going on most of the time, and you should rely on your actors to portray the emotion of the scene. That's why I don't like narration. Now, I don't mind opening narration, and the first few minutes of Columbus narrating the story to us makes sense, since he's the only character on screen, and it gives us a better insight into his psyche. However, when he's around the other characters, I just wanted him to shut up. I mean, there's no reason for the narration to continue at that point. We can get insight into his psyche by watching him react to what's going on. And since he has other characters to interact with, that makes it all the better. There's one case where it really annoyed me. So, throughout the movie, Woody Harrelson, aka Tallahassee, I really refer to the character as Woody Harrelson because it feels like Woody Harrelson throughout most of the film. Anyway, he tells them that initially he tells them that he lost a dog named Buck. However, while they're sitting in the mansion of Bill Murray, more on that in a bit, he reveals that it wasn't a dog he lost, it was his son. Now, this could have been a gut-wrenching moment and a very good chance for the movie to pull at everyone's heartstrings. Unexpectedly, too, because at this point the movie had been non-stop comedy action. an emotional moment like this could have given all the characters depth. Too bad Columbus ruins it by narrating how he reacts to it. Show, don't tell movie. Okay. Sorry, it just annoyed me. And even in the final action scene, when he has to save Wichita and Little Rock by killing a zombie clown, he narrates his thought process like, okay, why? What? Did they think we were 5-year-olds at this rated R movie? Did they think we did not know what was going to happen? Sorry, I know I just went on a tangent even though I said I like this film, but that's just so annoying to me. Oh boy. Another slight pet peeve I have is the relationship between Wichita and Columbus isn't as fleshed out as I would hope it is. Now, this film is only 80 minutes long, so it's relatively short. So they didn't really have time to really explore the emotional depth of these characters as much as I would normally like, but to be fair, it's a movie called Zombieland. I wasn't expecting emotional Shakespeare here. However, I did want the relationship between our two leads to be better than what it is. To be honest, we get a better insight to the father-daughter relationship that Tallahassee forms with Little Rock. What little scenes those two have together on screen work really well, and they play off each other amazingly. So it really makes the relationship between Wichita and Columbus feel a lot more hollow than it probably should be. Now, the scene that everyone remembers is the Bill Murray scene. Now, to give you a little bit of insight, initially apparently wasn't going to be Bill Murray as the cameo appearance. However, the actor, whoever it was, we do not know, it was never told to anybody, apparently dropped out at the last minute, and Woody Harrelson made a phone call and got Bill Murray to do the part. And to be honest, I can't see anyone else doing this. Honestly, I don't know who they had cast initially, but I gotta ask, why not just immediately do Bill Murray? Because he fits for the tone you were going for, and what he does in that one scene is spectacular, and I really enjoyed seeing him in this movie, and yeah. Anyway, so like I said, I like Zombieland. I like the action, I like the look of the zombies, which is spectacular. I like the characters, especially Tallahassee, not especially Columbus, but again, my own gripes. And I like the balance of the film. So I'll give the film a 7 out of 10. The only reason it's not higher is because, well, again, opening narration, and I really would have enjoyed it if the characters were fleshed out just a little bit more. But it's still a good film. Anyway, that's my opinion on Zombieland. Let me know your thoughts if you've seen the movie. Next time, I'm going back to the 70s to look at a Gene Wilder spoof film. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes' Smarter Brother. Till next time.